Hi everyone and welcome back. I'm so happy to have you all in studio art this semester. This is one of my most favorite classes to teach, and I wish I could see all your faces on this very first day of school. But please watch this video so you can learn all about what we are going to do this semester. I have missed you all and I can't wait to make art with you, even though we will be making it from afar. So what have I been up to? Well, I had a baby, so please meet Finian Newland Ruzada. We just call him Finn for short, and there's my daughter Ellington. And I'm looking forward to catching up with you all and finding out what you've been up to. I have really enjoyed that we have stayed in touch over the past 9 months, and I've heard from so many of you. If you've been making art, that's fantastic. I can't wait for you to share it with me. Go ahead and email me some of the stuff you've created. If you kind of been taking a step back from art and focusing on other schoolwork or feeling like, oh, I'm not really that creative right now, that's totally understandable too. And don't worry, we're going to work hard in this class to make sure everyone can reignite their creativity, build their skills, and really have a good time doing it. So what can you expect from this class? I have designed this class with the intention that it will provide you with an opportunity to further develop your art skills. All of you have such great skills already, and I really want to provide you with lessons and projects that are going to build upon what you can already do and expand your knowledge of materials and how to apply them to bring your ideas to life. We're going to strengthen and grow your creativity. So we're going to have some creativity labs. We're going to do a lot of exploration and experimentation with materials and ideas and really focus on how can we make something out of nothing and really just kind of reignite our imaginations and our ability to see a story where other people may not. And we're going to create works of art that you are passionate about and proud of. The great thing about this class is while I have planned a curriculum, it is very flexible. So if I see that you guys are really interested in specific topics or materials, then we can go in that direction. I'm going to be very fluid and open. Of course, we are a little bit limited in materials because we are not in the classroom. You will be getting materials soon, and I'll update you on that when I see you tomorrow or on Wednesday when I have more information. But I am flexible. I want you to be excited about what you're doing. I want you to be passionate about improving your skills, improving your creativity, and making things with your own voice. Most importantly, I hope this class will be a positive outlet for you. We all need that right now. I know it's been really hard, especially on the kids. As a parent, I've just watched how different and difficult school can be. And I want you to know that I see that and I'm here to listen to you. I want this class to be as therapeutic as you want it to be, a place where you can let out your feelings, your emotions, a place where you feel safe and connected and encouraged to express yourself and your ideas and what you've been through and what you're going through. I feel such a close bond with you guys, and I want to continue to grow that relationship even though we can't be in the classroom together. So I wanted to look at term one and what some of the projects I was thinking of doing. I wanted to start studio art with some exploration and skill building in multiple media. So what that means is I want us to explore something we haven't done before together, which is sculpture. So I was planning that we would study sculpture, like how has sculpture evolved and changed throughout art? And then how can we make sculptures out of paper? Right? Paper is such a thin, fragile thing, but it can be so sturdy and tough and durable at the same time. So I thought we would explore some sculpture making, and then we take it further by exploring photography. How can we make interesting compositions by lighting and photographing our sculptures? So here you can see a paper sculpture. And this is Gabby's cousin Jessica's project from a couple years ago. And here we can see one of her photographs of that sculpture, and look how different they are, finding those different angles at different lighting. And then you can see that she then made a drawing from that sculpture. And so the final part of this project would be a high contrast drawing so that we can really reignite our ability to draw from observation, to see shape, to see contrast, to see tone, and be able to draw with accuracy and apply shading to bring it dimension to the work. So it'll be a little bit of a review at the end because we all need that refresher. After this initial multi-step project, I was thinking we could get silly and creative. You'll be getting watercolor and India ink. And you can see this example over here. The artist is just really exploring with how to mix these inks together to make color, to make texture, to make shape. It's rather sumptuous and beautiful. And then I was thinking, okay, if we experiment with watercolor and ink and move it around our page and let it bring out its beauty, then what can we do with marker and pen to transform these experimentations into characters and creatures? So here you can see a more kind of abstract expressionist transformation. And here this artist will put down a dab of ink and move it around, and then later go back in and really refine it with pen and marker to create these creative characters. And so it's basically starting with something abstract and building it into something identifiable and illustrative, right? And that takes creative experimentation and problem solving. In studio art, we always do a self-portrait, but we do it in an expressive way. So what we'll be doing is we're going to be doing blind contour and contour drawings of ourselves in multiple views. And then we're going to select, you might have like 10 on a page, and you might just choose to keep 3 and go over them with marker and line, and then add in with paint to create this kind of beautiful, revealing, expressive portraiture. Wow, there's Ellington. I'm making a recording, honey, okay?
Okay.
But everyone can say hi. And you can see the different styles that come out. This artist on the left here, she has the line drawing, but then she went super realistic and she added in some pattern and texture. This artist here really brings us attention to the eyes, where everything else is line drawings with that painted background with the symbolic flowers. And this artist really using those watercolors. So going back,
it looks like the ocean.
It does look like the ocean.
I think that one's my favorite.
That one's your favorite. Okay. And so you can see she really brought these 3 portraits of herself together using the paint to kind of guide our eye through. And like Ellington says, it has this kind of atmospheric ocean-like feeling to it. And so this is really exploring ourselves. What feelings can we show through multiple drawings of ourselves? How can we combine those drawings? And how can we add to those drawings with other materials like watercolor or more realistic graphite drawings, collage, and so forth. And then the final project I was thinking of doing with you guys is that we would look at the history of illustration. You know, so many of you are fantastic illustrators. This artwork on the very left here is Audrey Beardsley. He's one of the grandfathers of modern illustration. And then a lot of...
is that activist artwork?
Yeah, a lot of activists, artists take inspiration from his style. So I thought we'd learn to draw in his style, but make artwork that's communicates an idea about a social cause or issue that is really important to you. Not only are we living through this crazy pandemic, but we're living through a time where people are really finding their voice and standing up for what they feel is right. We've had the Black Lives Matter movement. We have climate change that really needs to be addressed, and so many other issues that I'm sure many of you feel passionate about. And I want to give you an opportunity to express your passion and what concerns you and what change you want to see in the world through your art. And I also want to give you an opportunity to really explore a specific style. What we see here is called the Art Deco style, and make it your own in that artwork. So I really hope that these projects excite you on some level. Again, every project is flexible because I want you to bring yourself to your work, and so we'll work closely together to really connect you to your work and so that you can feel inspired and passionate about what you're doing when we are doing these projects. But before we can create, I want to just remind you that art takes patience and it takes dedication. We see art and we think, oh, they must just be masters and like just they're so good at this. They were born good at it. And that's that iceberg of success, right? What people see is the outcome, but what they don't see is the dedication, the hard work, the discipline, the disappointment, the sacrifice, failure, and persistence. And we've all been through that where, you know, we are doing our art at all times a day. It's hard work that often leaves us feeling like, oh, I should just give up. Sometimes we feel like the art itself is a failure and we have to start over. And we just have to persist through and support each other in this process to get the best outcomes. So before we jump into making, what I would like you to do for homework and classwork today is I'd like you to complete the artist check-in contract form that I've posted to Google Classroom so that you can set some goals. So you're going to answer these questions in the form, in the assignment I've posted to Google Classroom. The form is going to ask you, what do you want to achieve this semester? What do you want to get out of this class? So like, what are your personal artistic goals? Do you want to get better in your skill building? Do you want to become more creative? If so, why and how? Is there a specific artwork or type of artwork you really want to make, or a specific kind of material that you want to continue exploring, or a new material that you'd like to incorporate into your artistic practice? So whatever your answer to that question is, be detailed and specific so that I know what you want to get out of this class this year. And then it's going to ask you, what kind of mindset and habits do you need to establish for yourself in order to achieve your goals and make works of art that you're proud of? What do you need to do to succeed, to feel successful, to work towards success? Okay. So if procrastination has held you back or self-doubt has held you back, that's something that we need to problem solve. If you need to maybe prioritize art a little bit more, that could be something else. So you need to let me know what mindset, maybe that, again, that's self-doubt, confidence, or habits, setting aside time for art. Let me know what you need so that I can help you adopt those mindsets and habits. And then what do you need from me in order to feel supported and to achieve your goals? This is a whole new learning scenario. And I can't just see you each day and kind of evaluate how are you doing mentally, emotionally. It's just so hard to be so far away from you guys. And I need to know what you need from me to close that gap. I want to be there for you to support you and really feel like we are a team in this art adventure. So what is it that I need to bring to class for you to achieve your goals and feel supported? So this is the end of my video. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Go over to Google Classroom, fill out this artist check-in contract form I've posted with the assignment for today. And I can't wait to see you all, talk to you all, and I can't wait to jump in and get creative with you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.